Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we are taking on a monumental figure and a text that really did change American history. Frederick Douglass's 1845 narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. Now, for many people, this is, just a required historical reading. It details a remarkable escape from bondage. But we know it's so much more than that.
It's far more, I mean, you can't just see it as a memoir of a physical escape. When you really get into the narrative, you have to see it as this foundational act of self-creation.
Yeah,
It's liberation, but it's achieved through the sheer disciplined force of words and intellect.
right.
Douglass wasn't just recording history, he was actively engineering his own identity, moving himself from being defined as property to defining himself as a man.
That frames our goal perfectly, I think. We're moving past the simple geographical escape to focus on the intellectual liberation. So our mission today is to really extract the crucial insights from all our source material. That's excerpts from the narrative, biographical notes, some contemporary literary analysis, to show how literacy, resistance, and rhetoric were the true pathway from slavery to freedom.
We want to understand those profound, deliberate forces that sought to crush his selfhood, and then, on the other side, the meticulous strategies Douglass used to reclaim that selfhood and, ultimately rewrite his own destiny. Right there on the page.
And to really appreciate the scale of that achievement, I think we have to start with the sheer cold brutality of the system he was up against. The architecture of oppression, the calculated methods designed to just strip away personhood from day one.
We really have to begin with the most fundamental deprivation, what Douglass himself called the blank slate of his identity. He opens the narrative by stating, very plainly, that he had no accurate knowledge of his age, or his birthday.
And he immediately explains why, which is so telling about the mindset of the master class. He says that masters wanted to keep slaves ignorant of their age.
Right.
They saw them not as human beings with a history, but as property. Their birth date was as irrelevant as that of a horse.
That analogy, being equated to livestock, it's pivotal. It's everything. By denying them a birthday, a lineage, you're erasing the human concepts of time, of individuality, of legal status.
It's so systematic.
It is. White children could recite their ages perfectly, but for Douglass, anytime he even asked about his, it was seen as improper and impertinent.
And evidence of a restless spirit.
Exactly. The slaveholder knew that a sense of personal history was just completely incompatible with the condition of servitude. So the erasure of time is the systematic erasure of the self.
And that intentional systemic erasure extends immediately to his family connections. We learn about his mother, Harriet Bailey.